Meghan Markle shows off impressive skill as she jokes with Prince Harry in Netflix documentary. The Duchess of Sussex showcased her incredible Spanish-speaking skills as she joined her husband Prince Harry in an episode of their latest Netflix venture, Polo. Meghan made a brief appearance in the final episode, greeting polo players at the Royal Salute Polo Challenge. A wholesome clip showed the former Suits actress speaking to an Argentine player in perfect Spanish. After an initial interaction, Prince Harry could be heard saying in the background, "She's fluent in Spanish," before Meghan explained that she'd lived in Palermo, Viejo and Las Cañitas, Argentina, 20 years ago. The polo player then proceeded to ask Prince Harry whether he also spoke Spanish, to which Meghan responded, yes. Harry then chuckled and said with a smile on his face, "He knows I don't a little. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family." In the clip, the mother of two could be seen wearing an ivory silk and hemp Heidi Merrick dress complete with a cutout section. She teamed her frock with a pair of Aquazzura heels, vintage Chanel jewelry and a Valentino purse. The charity event fostered a sense of friendly competition since Harry, who is co-founding patron of Centerbale, was playing on the Royal Salute Centerbale team against his close friend and charity ambassador, Argentine polo player Nacho Figueras, who was captaining the Grand Champions team. Harry and Prince Cizo of Lesotho co-founded Centerbale in 2006 as a response to the needs of children and young people living in the southern African nation. Meghan finessed her Spanish-speaking skills while in Buenos Aires, Argentina, where she interned at the U.S. Embassy. She also studied abroad in Madrid, Spain. This isn't the first time she's wowed royal fans with her language abilities. Back in August, Meghan demonstrated her Spanish while speaking on stage on the final day of her and Prince Harry's Colombia trip. As she joined panelists on stage at a forum to celebrate Afro-Colombian women in Cali, the Duchess took out her earpiece and said in perfect Spanish, "The culture, the history, all of it was a dream. This trip was a dream. I can feel this community. And this is the feeling that is the best thing right now." After concluding her comments in Spanish, Meghan giggled nervously and jokingly wiped the sweat from her forehead in relief as the audience applauded. Switching to English, she spoke about the importance of women and young girls having a voice. "I find inspiration in the strong women around me. Of course, my mother being one of them. So much of how I approach things is less about the fight and more about how do we show up in a space and wash things over with love and kindness and generosity," she said. Ensuring that young girls feel that their voices are heard and young boys are raised to learn how to listen to girls as well. "The role of men in this is crucial and my husband is an example of this." Meghan Markle's trust shattered, hurt and betrayed by new documentary Harry the Lost Prince. The German documentary Harry the Lost Prince has reportedly left Meghan Markle feeling hurt and betrayed. After interviews with a security chief, neighbors, and a veteran soldier intensified her feelings of isolation, particularly over her perceived lack of community involvement. Meghan Markle is reportedly feeling hurt and betrayed after the release of the German documentary Harry the Lost Prince. The show examines the couple's life as international charity ambassadors and includes interviews with former security officials, their Montecito neighbors, and a veteran soldier. These insights are said to have deepened Meghan's sense of isolation, especially after neighbors criticized her perceived lack of involvement in the local community. According to OK, which cited an unnamed source, the documentary is deeply critical and has once again left Meghan feeling hurt and betrayed. The documentary features interviews with former Metropolitan Police security chiefs, neighbors who reportedly said Meghan doesn't get involved in the community, Both Meghan and Harry feel the show is yet another one-sided takedown of them and just want it all to stop, the source claimed, as reported in the news report. The source told the news site that this portrayal has only intensified Meghan's feelings of isolation. It's like they can't escape their past and are still being judged on things that happened over 5 years ago, but they know it gets people talking and makes money, the source was quoted as saying. The source was reported to have added that Meghan feels particularly betrayed by her neighbors' remarks, as they represent another reminder of her guarded approach to trust. Meghan feels hurt by a lot of people, but especially her neighbors, who she feels have betrayed her by telling people this, rather than offering friendship and support, the source was quoted in the report. The source explained, the report added, that Meghan's cautious social approach has been a deliberate choice, especially given the history of betrayals among friends and family. Despite stepping out onto the red carpet for a high-profile event in Beverly Hills last week, sparking speculation about a possible professional separation from Harry, the source confirmed this unease stems from mistrust rather than distance. In the new documentary, reportedly neighbor Richard Minniards features in the film, talking about the expensive lifestyle the Sussexes enjoy. He says, "I personally don't think that Meghan is an asset to our community. She doesn't really go out or get involved with the community. Harry has to a certain extent, because he's quite jolly, but Meghan doesn't seem to get seen anywhere and you don't see him either. They've both been betrayed in the past, by closer friends and family members, so it's hard for her to make new friends and let people into her life," the source added, the report stated. Meghan, the source claims, as reported, prefers focusing on her immediate family Harry, their 2 children, and her mother Doria as her closest support system. "It can be quite lonely, but it will never be as bad as it was when she was in the UK. So that's a sacrifice she's willing to make," the source said as per the OK report. Adding to their emotional strain, the source highlighted the Sussexes' feelings following the attendance of former friends David and Victoria Beckham at a state banquet with King Charles, Queen Camilla, and Prince William in honor of the Emir of Qatar and his wife. The documentary, coupled with the fact that their former friends Beckhams were at a state banquet with Charles and Camilla, means that it's been a tough week, claims the source. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.